strategic alliance is where two or more organisations agree to collaborate together, but remain as separate businesses. There are a wide range of strategic alliances, including cross-licensing arrangements and sharing specific facilities. A joint venture is a specific type of strategic alliance. Let's look at the following example to help explain it. Frank is a builder and Bhavani a real estate agent. They both run their own businesses. They are friends and decide to build a holiday house together down the beach that their families can share. They haven't done this before, but are excited that if it works, they might look to find other beachside properties and build a business. So they decide to form a company called FB Ventures, which all the business operations are run through. They each contribute $20,000 in capital to the venture and head off to the bank to secure a joint loan for $500,000 and use this to put a deposit on the land. This company is at arm's length from their existing separate businesses, and there are no third-party related loans between the companies and FB Ventures Proprietary Limited. Frank and Bhavani have conducted a joint venture. They build the house, begin buying other land for developments, and continue their success. In our second scenario, Frank is still a builder and Bhavani a real estate agent. Over a catch-up one weekend, Bhavani tells Frank how she is seeing strong growth in beachside property prices, but that empty block prices are reasonably stagnant. Frank comments that he's amazed how poorly built the existing beachside properties are, and that he hopes whoever buys the empty blocks does a better job. Bhavani rings Frank the following week to propose an idea. She looks after existing properties, but has decided to start securing the business of selling empty blocks of land. She wants Frank to build a display home that far outshines any of the other existing properties in the area. Bhavani will continue to look after all of the sales aspects, and if there is strong interest in this new home, then she will engage more customers to buy off a plan. Frank becomes the sole building provider in this arrangement. Here, Frank and Bhavani are forming a broader strategic alliance rather than a more specific joint venture. They are not sharing any particular costs in this arrangement and have no need to form a separate company. They will use their existing businesses and operate them as they normally would. However, they do sign a contract that stipulates how the alliance will work, what the expectations on the parties are, and so on. To recap, a joint venture will have two or more parties coming together to pool their resources with a formal legal arrangement. This will include forming a separate entity to operate the venture through, and each party putting in capital investment. A broader strategic alliance does not have to involve a new company, nor does it require the parties to put in a specific amount of capital. Both parties run their respective businesses as per normal. It is, however, looking to pool and share resources in a way that the value of doing so together is greater than the value each party can create on their own.